couple years ago, we would have never done this.
Here, and if we get into a big pickle and I see a bad storm coming, you know, there ain't nothing saying I can't jump on a jet plane and be back here in a day.
And it's already starting to rain today. It's not making me feel very good.
As any couple knows that's worked on a Dodger before, these are marriage testers. Even though we're only engaged, it still tests our love. Hold it over to me.
Oh, okay.
I can't imagine this thing's gonna go in there. I think it's too big.
He got traumatized.
We always tell you guys to follow your dreams and get buck wild, so we had to take our own advice and do it, and now we did it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. We are doing something risky, and I'm actually a little nervous about it. I think you're probably nervous about it. Nope, he's not nervous about it. A couple years ago, we would have never done this, but we are now doing it, and we are leaving our boat for a month for hurricane season. We're leaving our boat in hurricane season in the Caribbean, and we are saying bye-bye, boat. Good luck.
We're going on a grand adventure, so the boat can't come with us on this particular one. And Kristen's a little nervous, but my nerves have been hardened by the 6 years of being a offshore sailing boat captain, 365, 24/7. You know, we don't get scared no more. But yeah, we're going on a big adventure. This boat's going to be fine here. It's going to be all good. I've seen a lot of boats still floating that just stay here abandoned through the anchorages. So the double D's tough. Should be all right. But we got to get an extra hurdle through this traveling because we're leaving for so long. Normally I just let Bear get a babysitter for a week if we're going to be gone, but since we're going to be gone for a month.
Cat sitter.
Baby. She's a little sweet baby. But so now I have to take her to the vet to get her shots so that we can get her on the plane. So it's going to be a first for Bear. Bear's a homebody. I'm not looking forward to taking her outside, but you know what? We all got to embrace new adventures in life. If we can do it, if y'all can do it, Bear can do it too.
Maybe. Let's go. Okay, so our first trick of the day is we're going to clean Bear's litter box, and it's pretty clean already, but we're gonna pretty much act like we're cleaning it, and that gets our cat normally to go to the bathroom. Some reason she's like, oh, you just cleaned it, let me go to the bathroom. That means she'll empty her wastes, and then we won't have any problems, hopefully, in her little cat carrier. She doesn't really ever ride it in the dinghy. We don't really take her off the boat unless, like we were in Isleta Marina and we're at a dock, so she just got off. So this is gonna be interesting. All right, Bear, it's time to use your potty before we leave.
All right, she didn't go. We thought we would try because a lot of times cats get crazy about marking their territory and stuff, but she didn't want to go, so I guess we're just gonna figure it out as we go. Come on, sweet Stinky.
Okay. Oh snap, oh no. All right, we got her in the bag. We're gonna shove some treats in there. Hopefully that makes her happy. She's not meowing yet, so maybe she's okay. We got the cat and we are now on land. Now we just need to get to the vehicle and drive to the vet. She's having some concerned meows, but nothing crazy yet. We made it to the vet. Matt's going in to talk to see if we can get this set up. They didn't do appointments, walk-ins only, so let's hope this works. Puerto Rico has some laws. I think a lot of people have laws. We never flew on a plane before with a pet, so we're learning that we need some special shots, maybe, so fingers crossed that we get this figured out in time.
Okay, let's go.
They said all right?
They said bring it. They said bring it. It's expensive though. Man.
How much did she weigh?
13 and a half.
13 and a half pounds?
I don't know if it's pounds or something else. Yeah, it's pounds. She's fat.
right, we're out of the vet, and basically it was traumatizing for Bear's dad. He got traumatized.
As a cat dad, as any type of father, it's your job to protect your underlings. And yeah, Bear had to go quite a bit through it. They had to do a fecal exam, which was a probing, which always hurts.
But the positives are that she doesn't have any parasites and she doesn't have cat leukemia, feline leukemia. She's perfectly healthy.
Well, we already knew that.
And everyone said, whoa, she's big. And I was like, is she that big? I didn't know.
They were body shaming my cat a little bit, but I'm not going to hold that against them. She was 13 plus pounds, so, you know, she eats good. Spoiler.
It's the next day. We're leaving tonight. We have, it's not the red eye. What is the early morning?
Maybe that's red eye. I don't know.
Okay, we got the earliest morning flight that you possibly can because Matt says it's the safest, and we have Bear, as you guys know. And so we're trying to get in when no one else is there and hopefully just slide right through security fast. So we are leaving at like 3 a.m. this morning. So we got a few more things left to do to the boat, though, before we leave it for a whole month during the middle of hurricane season. And it's already starting to rain today. It's not making me feel very good. I don't know. Are you feeling good?
Everything's going to be fine. It's okay. This boat's a tough girl.
Are you saying that to, like, feel better about it? Or are you really confident?
That's how the world works now. You just say it, and then it happens.
Oh, okay.
You got to
So we're positively thinking.
Yeah, positive reinforcements or something.
Still got to take things down. We got to set up a new anchor system, and let's get right into that now because today's ticking already.
Yep. So since we're leaving and we don't know what the wind's going to be doing while we're gone, we're going to put a secondary anchor. We have one out front, so what I'm going to do is kind of drop one off the back here, set it in so that if the wind were to change, I don't want to end up in those mangroves right there. I think I have plenty of distance, but I also don't want to put the anchor too far out because someone might share this anchorage with me. And I don't want other people setting on top of me and dragging my anchor out, so I'm going to go close there, about 3 boat lengths. Set it, tie it to mine, and then I think we're going to be good to go on that. Alright, so now I just gotta go get her tied up onto the front.
You're like Hercules.
Alright, so now that I got her set at a better angle, I'm going to back down on it to make sure it's good and dug in. I got heavy chain on there, so this should position us nicely. Yeah, everything went good, so we're back down, so we won't get any closer than that to those mangroves if it should turn, and we ain't gonna go that way because we're on our big mantis. So all in all, I think we're gonna be good to go here, and if we get into a big pickle and I see a bad storm coming,
You know, there ain't nothing saying I can't jump on a jet plane and be back here in a day.
Jet plane.
I'll jump me on right on a jet plane and I'll be back here real fast. So I'm taking my wheel off of my autopilot so I can make some more room, so I can keep this bad boy nice and safe. I think I can just cover it up with this. What do you think?
Yeah. Maybe. Alright, we're bringing in the sails now. We're trying to stuff them into our aft cabin. Hopefully they fit. If not, we're gonna have to have them all over the place for the rest of this evening, which is not gonna be fun. Oh, guitar.
Play us a song, honey.
I don't know how to play.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What happened?
Want to hear a funny story about playing guitar?
Okay.
One time my dad, who was a well-known picker, always would play his guitar, and he was my mom's second husband. He was the silver medal. And he went to visit my mom's distant relatives, and he played the guitar for them all the time, whatever. It was great. They all loved it. And then my mom got married to a third guy, and they went to visit the same family, and they kept calling that guy Tony and saying, Tony, Tony, get your guitar out and play us a song. And, you know, I feel so bad for that poor guy.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's a true story. Mom, if it ain't true, fight with Dad in the comments.
Careful, there's a rope tied around your neck.
Oh my Lord. Well, I bet if my life depended on it, it wouldn't snag on every dang thing.
Ow!
Hold it over to me.
Oh, okay.
Alright guys, so you may be noticing, Matt, you used to have a beautiful door here, and now you do not. I don't see the door. What happened to the door, Matt? What happened was these handles jiggled out. We had to make like a modification with a string because it kept getting stuck. So I'd use that to yank it out, and one day I went to close it, but the string had blocked it from closing. And when we were sailing, it swung open, and I used the thinnest PVC on this door, so it cracked. It was not reparable, and now I have to figure out a new door for it, but that's down the road stuff. Alright, so I was going to wait till later in the day to do this, but it's been really overcast and I'm only making about 2 amps of power right now anyway. So it's late enough where I can go ahead and jump in and taking my solar panels down. It's pretty easy because I have these clips that just unclip, unscrew the bolts, slide them off. Should be pretty uneventful.
Matt thinks these solar panels are going to fit into the boat, so we'll see if we can even get them into the companionway.
They'll fit, probably. And if not, I'll just lash them down in the cockpit, because up here, they're going to catch a lot of wind. So all you gotta do is loosen these and it'll slide right out. All right, so we got to take our Dodger off. Me and Kristen worked hard on this thing. As any couple knows, it's worked on a Dodger before. These are marriage testers. Even though we're only engaged, it still tested our love. So we can't lose this bad boy.
Taking it off is going to help us get the solar panel.
Moment of truth, we're gonna try to get it in. That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Whoa. It's not gonna fit.
Yeah. I can't imagine this thing's gonna go in there. I think it's too big.
You thought it was earlier.
I did think it might go, but now I'm thinking it ain't gonna. Which makes me mad. Oh, maybe they will. Let's see. We don't know till we try. Alright, you see, you can walk her in.
No.
Dang it.
Sacagawea.
That really sucks because really all I did now, if I put them in here, is just make them exponentially easier to steal.
Or break.
I'm not worried about them breaking.
What if you strap them? What if you strap them to the side here? I guess that still holds a lot of wind up.
Yeah, that'd make a lot of windage. I'd set them down flat right here and just tie them down. But
And then put them back on. I mean, not on, but like back on and strap them
Tied.
down.
yeah, but then all anyone has to do is come by a boat, cut those ropes, and take the panels, and they're gone. They're expensive panels.
To
That's a
be
pickle.
continued. All right, guys, you might wonder where we are. Well, we had our hands full on that flight. Bear was actually really good. Didn't make very much of a peep at all. Had no accident, so it went really smoothly. They did check our cat litter, thinking we might have brought gunpowder or something onto the plane, but we got past security, and now we are here. And you might wonder, where are we? We are in Florida. As you can see, we're on Alligator, what is it? Alligator Alley?
Alligator Alley.
Alligator Alley is really cool. They have tons of alligators and wildlife. What else do they have? Turtles, grasshoppers.
They got turtles, grasshoppers, fishes. They got the whole nine. It's
like,
beautiful.
Let us know if an alligator comes up behind us and is about to kill us.
I don't think they can do that. I don't think this is the metaverse where they can act in real time. But either way, we abandoned Sweet Dead Dolphin in the midst of hurricane season. A lot of people say, why would you do that? Because we have a crazy, wild adventure to go on. And even though we could have played it safe and stayed with our boat, we always tell you guys to follow your dreams and get buck wild. So we had to take our own advice and do it. And now we did it.
We are going on a van trip. We are van lifing it to the max. We've never done it before. We're super excited. It should be about a month-long adventure. We are going from the bottom to the top of the US of A. And it's gonna be exciting, I hope. Let's hope bad things don't happen, but as you know, on Good, Bad, and Ugly,
No, nothing ever bad's gonna happen. I'm taking off my perfect captain hat and I'm putting on my van man hat. I'm a van man now, and it's finna go down.
all right, so let's get right into the tour though of this van. It's pretty awesome. It's a Winnebago Soulless by Dodge.
Yeah, I think you put a little country twang on that. It's not a Winnebago, it's a Winnebago Soulless. It's a Winnebago Soulless.
So Winnebago Soulless, now let's get on in there and get that tour going.
All right, so first let's start off at the helm. where we're going to be, where I'm going to be captaining this ship, this vessel, the cockpit, if you will. It's got a lot nicer one than the boat, that's for sure. The creature comforts are a lot better. I got AC, I got full maps that I could do, I got wireless charging. I just put it on there on a magnet, even though I do have a wire on there. And it's nice and comfortable. You can see the road, everything really well. You got good view, good mirrors. These mirrors are awesome. Really good visibility. This is kind of a big rig. It's not giant. It's comfortable to drive, but I love the visibility. I love the comfortability. I love that it's got these cool armrests right here so you can just be chilling. I feel like a big rig driver going down the road in this thing. Another really cool feature, this is one of my favorites. I got the Dr. Evil chair. I've never seen nothing like this before. You can go like this and spin around and give a grand reveal. There's times,
but not while the vehicle's moving.
Not while the vehicle's moving. But you can turn around, turn the table on, chill here. Bear really likes to come sit up here in the front seat and be cool like a captain. You could probably hear her meowing in the back. I had to put her in her cage if you hear her meowing. I'm not an abusive cat dad, but I didn't want a gator to come eat her, so I said, sorry bear, gotta go in your cage.
It's a carrier. Kate sounds
Carrier.
violent.
It's a carrier, sorry. This is a nice space. Looked a little wild to me when I first saw it. I said, huh, those chairs are kind of back there. You won't really use them. But when I got here, I was like, man, this is actually kind of spacious. It's got a nice little table here for either working, clicking and clacking on some vidges, or you can eat some turkey pot pies if you want to. You can do whatever you want right here. It's a really comfortable space, and it's got seat belts.
Turkey pot pies. When was the last time you had a turkey pot pie?
You don't know my life. You don't know. I got secrets.
Actually, I do.
I'm into a lot of darkness, and it's got a lot to do with turkey pot pies. But it's got 2 more seat belts back here, so you can seat belt 4 people down and have a nice safe trip, nice safe journey. Got the head handles here, so this is a cool little spot also. All right, so now we're into the kitchen. You know, this might not be a grand tour. This ain't MTV Cribs. This is a RV van style. We live in a van down by the river quite literally, so you don't got to go far to get to the next room. But I got a nice cold fridge here. The fridge runs off of the solar that's on the top, so that does a great job. It runs all night. You can always have ice cubes, cold drinks, cold food. Whoa, the fish are popping out there. You got a nice little 2-burner propane stove. You can cook eggs, you can cook hash browns, you could even heat up a turkey pot pie if you were in a pinch.
Oh my god.
It's got some extendo counter space there. Nice little storage. It's got an awesome sink. Kristen's kind of got a bone to pick with the sink a little bit. She says it's a little too tall, but I think it's just right, and it's very convenient. Over here is a cool feature that I really liked. It's the towel hanger, and it's got the W for the Winnebago insignia. This is the bathroom here. As you can see, it's pretty wide. It's not too big, but I think it's sufficient enough. It's got a little toilet, a little shower in there, so it meets all the requirements. All right, so you might be wondering, how do we sleep in this bad boy? It has a bed that folds down. It has like a little couch right here that you can kind of lean on if you're just kicking it with the homies, but it also has a little clip there that you fold this down and you can have a great time. I'd say this bed is a full, what would you say? Gotta be a full-size bed, right?
It seems full to queen.
Could be full, could be the queen. So
it's good enough for both of us.
I think it's nice, and it's
way better than the boat.
And it's got this nice AC right above you, and a generator that runs that bad boy, and it just sips like a quarter gallon of an hour or something like that. So that's pretty cool. As far as, you know, minimalistic survival life goes, this thing has some nice accoutrements, and it's very, very comfortable. So one thing I'm really excited about on this van that's pretty cool that not every van has is a upper decker. It's got a top 2nd floor to this thing, and it really opens up the space, I believe. It's got this cool ladder that attaches here. You can climb up, and you have a spot up there where you can really comfortably sleep with 1 person, but I think 2 people could sleep comfortably as well. Definitely kids could go up there and have a great time. My inner child is like so stoked to have an upstairs bedroom in my van down by the river. So I'm living my best. Foley, what's the guy's name? Chris Foley? Who was the dude that lived in a van down by the river?
I have no idea.
Either way, I'm getting the plaid blazer, and I'm gonna do my best van by the river by the time this trip is done. But either way, we got an upstairs, so that's one cool thing about the Solus.
Alright guys, so that sums up our whole van tour. We are super excited. This is like one of the top of the line vans you can rent. Our friend Gabriel has a company and he has 3 different vans. We'll leave a link so you can test out his vans or try them out. What is it called?
Well, if you want to book a
Rent
van,
them,
yeah,
book
if you
them.
want to book a van to go on a cool trip like the one we're about to do, he makes it easy for you. He even drove to pick us up. It was so nice of the young man.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He'll be there for anything you need. all the problems. So
But get excited, because on this van trip, old Uncle Matty's been looking up some wild stuff to do here, and I think on this trip we might drive farther than we've sailed on our whole sailing trip, and it's only going to take a couple weeks or a month or something like that. So get excited, get on
this
the
is
team.
our say yes trip. We're gonna do a lot of wild things. If we see a hitchhiker, we're saying yes.
Picking up hitchhikers.
If we see boiled peanuts, we're gonna say yes. If we see weird flea markets, we're saying yes. So
Yeah, if there's a bad man contest for a free bar tab where I got to fight 20 locals, I'll do it.
what?
I'll do it.
All right, so let's hope we survive this adventure. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I got my hair done. I got back into civilization, and I thought I'd treat myself. So let me know what you guys
And
think.
I want you guys to just have a great time. I'll just let everyone know I waited in the parking lot at my fabulous RV while her hair was getting done. And I want you to guess in the comments below how many, I'll give you a hint, hours it took. And we'll see in the winner.
It was worth it.
The winner chicken dinner, who can guess the exact time first, will get 2 thumbs ups for me. And, you know, we'll see who the winner was. So who's my hair people? What do you think this would, how long you think this would take?
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye.